Let's do a transfer rater as we've got a few days left, and we Shaka to see what's going to happen. Rodrigo to Barcelona as part of that convoluted Bruno Fernandes move.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Given Luis Suarez's injury, that they bring Rodrigo in. They need an out-and-out striker. And number 9, I think he ticks all the boxes. But it all hinges on this rather, as you described it, convoluted move. I hope Barcelona know what they're doing in that regard better than I do.
They usually do.
Yeah.
They usually button it down with a few leaks here and there. He's involved in 4 goals against Barcelona in his career.
So they're already 4 goals better off.
Yeah, net gain. Krzysztof Piatek to Chelsea.
I like this a lot. I like Tammy Rim a lot as a striker. I think the inconsistencies you're seeing from him right now comes in part because he's a teenager and you have to understand and accept that. But also, I don't think he's challenged for that spot anywhere near as much as he needs to be. Piatek, I think, comes in, gives him that challenge. He will see himself as an out-and-out starter, which is all fine, and again, forces Abraham to be better, forces him to be more consistent. This makes a whole lot of sense to me.
He split the opinion of Milan fans down to effectively, he was a hero, of course, due to his impact. Couldn't stop scoring when he first arrived a year ago. Dried up now, and now some are looking at his game and saying that effectively, well, he's a one-trick pony.
Right, he seems to be good when he first arrives. They did Genoa, sees the move to Milan, scores goals, and now, as you mentioned, that's dried up. So if he keeps that trend going, at least in the short term, he will deliver for Chelsea on 2 regards. But when you're a goal scorer, you're only judged on one trick. So to call him a one-trick pony, I don't think does Piatek in this instance and strikers in general any good, or it doesn't button down exactly what they bring to the table. Let that one trick be goals, and they're judged on nothing else.
Fix the rest of it elsewhere.
Yeah.
Chelsea might well create more chances than Milan as well. Emre Can to Borussia Dortmund.
Going back to Dortmund, listen, this makes sense. Quite clearly moved on, a whole lot older from when he left, not working out right now, certainly over the last few months at Juventus. Maybe Dortmund, especially given their own youth, can do with some experience and a player who knows the club as well as he does, coming back in just to see them be a little bit more consistent because they've suffered similarly with those inconsistencies given their youth.
Yeah, with the double pivot, he might be a very useful acquisition as well. Ben Chilwell to Chelsea.
Listen, I like what Chelsea have going on with the youth at the back, but you get the option to sign somebody like Chilwell in a position where you don't have youth. He's on Gareth Southgate's radar. I think that adds to his own pedigree. This makes a whole lot of sense, but his name has been bandied about with a number of other clubs, including Manchester United. If they are to make this happen, they need to act fast.
Yeah, do you think maybe in the summer is a better opportunity for him and for Leicester?
It may very well be, especially given Leicester's own position in the table. I think Leicester, if they keep things together, short odds to finish in the top 4. That brings Champions League football. But that may mean that they're in a better position to buy and to sell come this summer. But know that there will be a number of clubs interested. I mentioned Manchester United. Maguire made that leap. You don't know how that will impact his own thinking.
Okay, so in hot demand. Dani Ceballos to stay at Arsenal.
I'm a little bit torn on this one. I don't think he's had the kind of impact that you would think under Unai Emery. But now, is there an opportunity for him here? I think Arteta keeps him at least to have another look for at least until this summer, and then makes a decision there. I don't see this happening in the next few days. Well, let's revisit this come this summer.
Okay, yeah, makes sense for all concerned. Let us know what makes sense to you in terms of deals that are out there that you're hearing about involving your clubs. Maybe we'll even make them onto the Transfer Rater board.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.